Hello, hello, beautiful person watching this. I am so happy that you're here. Welcome back to another Slay the Spire Ascension 20 Ironclad run. On this channel, I upload my recorded wins with some commentary and some general discussion about this beautiful game that we play. So this run was recorded about 2 weeks ago, and I had apparently forgotten about it. And so now I'm revisiting. It's definitely not fresh in the mind, so it'll be nice to look back with a new perspective. See what current me agrees with and disagrees with from this past run, and pointing out the mistakes as usual. But normally, I record them so soon after the run takes place that I'm like, yeah, of course I made that decision, because I just made it a minute ago. So anyways, definitely not remembering what happened here, but we got a pyramid off boss swap, which is very, very strong. And pyramid's interesting, can be a bit awkward in the very, very starts. Need to be able to get those cards out of your hand. And we're offered 4-1 Dark Embrace. Boy, is that a bit tough when we have Pyramid. So I take a Clothesline, already paying off, huge. But yeah, Clothesline is a bit awkward as well. It costs 2, but better than skipping, I would say. And again, just common attacks. Take Headbutt. And oof, take 12. So we're looking for energy and zero cost cards. Desperately right now. Bloodletting, anger, this sort of thing. So I'm looking at this shop. Purity is here. That's interesting. Like, if I go I feel no pain Purity, I probably would have clicked that. But there's also Chemex Whirlwind that I can't afford it. Very sad. So this is a very, very strange looking shop. This upgrade pot looks really good to me because I'm going to have 10 cards in my hand a lot. Whirlwind is good because you can play it for 0. Get it out of your hand. And it's also just a fine card. If you upgrade it, it's better than a strike, of course. Yeah, this shop is a bit awkward for sure. I really don't know what I would do. I think I want this upgrade pot involved. Maybe card remove upgrade pot. Maybe that's pretty wild. Or whirlwind upgrade pot. I'm just guessing what I would do. Yeah, blood for blood's unpickable. I think costs too much. Energy, that is. It's on sale, of course. But I'm apparently stumped at this shop. I thought for some time, this is genuine thinking for sure. I wasn't AFK or anything. I'm clearly still here. By Whirlwind. Yep, okay. Is that right? I have no idea, but seems reasonable to me. This guy's pretty good. And I did take it in flame, didn't mention that, but yeah. We'll be good. Eventually. Probably. Right now it's a little bit awkward. I'm pretty much always going to have some damage card in my hand, and you have to play 3 strikes after playing in flame just to break even. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound good. But if we find any synergy with strength, then it becomes better, of course. And Carnage is here. Oops, all attacks. Carnage at least exhausts itself if I don't want it. Frees up a spot in my hand. And it's like the 4th Warcry we've seen already. There's no need to deck manipulate a card back on top at the end of your turn if you are keeping your hand. So it does kind of like, it's cost 0, but it actually doesn't progress you at all, unfortunately. Progress. And here we go, we're cooking. Unless... Oh, I can bash and then try to upgrade Carnage. Get the Whirlwind. Huge, huge. And of course Carnage bottom 2. Huge. But Inflame, I believe, actually gets there here. Inflame's pretty significant damage, with Vulnerable especially. Okay, nice. Didn't even need to upgrade pot. Interesting. And Spot Weakness is here. It's arguably better with Runic Pyramid because we can save it until the enemy intends to attack us. I don't really think that that's super true. I mean, it is true, but Spot Weakness is pretty good either way. But the thing is, it's still like a value card. It's not a fast card, and we need... we desperately need fast cards right now. You already have Inflame doing what that Spot Weakness is going to do. And we don't have any synergies with the Strength. So despite the fact that you could argue it's better than normal, I don't take it. I take Thunderclap instead. And yeah, I mean, Thunderclap removes artifact charges as an area of effect attack. Scales with Strength, I suppose. Current me feels validated by past me's decision to not click on Spot Weakness. Flashes here. Ugh. Look, like these card arts have actually been really, really bad. I'm puking as I watch this. Oh, I go for Scrap Ooze. Okay, nice. And Happy Flower is actually really good here. So definitely worth taking that damage. Any energy is welcome. And I can save Whirlwind. Very nice. That does enough. Sadly, I can't like defend first or something. But at least it does enough to kill the left one. And Happy Flower being on one number higher would have been very cool. But sadly not. And Lantern, also very good. Not going to complain about that. And like 5th Warcry, possibly. And Anger is here as well. I imagine I can't skip the Anger, but Rage is also here, and Rage is really good. Okay, Rage is... If Rage wasn't there, I would have taken Anger. But I can appreciate that decision. I think Rage... we already have so many attacks. And like no block. And cost 0 as well. Very good. Happy Flower on the wrong number, unfortunately. And Reaper's there, Snap Pick. I already have Inflame and Thunderclap, and I can play it whenever I want because I have Runic Pyramid. Definitely. It's like above average Reaper right now, but it's not like holy moly this Reaper quite yet. But it will be eventually, probably. And if we find a dual wield, especially, something like that, the Pyramid makes that really insane, because you can just always have it to copy. So when you start finding those cards that pair extremely well together, but are a little bit of a Disneyland kind of combo normally, then Runic Pyramid makes it just so possible. Carnage goes away because of Ethereal, so it can just pass. Probably pass, yeah. And Rage is cooking. I can even Whirlwind for 0. Very cute. Clothesline's really good. So this is full block, actually. No, it's 1 off. Or it's 3 off, I mean. 1 attack off. And doing a bit too much damage here with a strike, so gonna just headbutt. Rage, yep. Play a strike, yep. And Rage is not good here, I'll tell you that. Can't actually block against the Guardian with it in defensive stance. Gonna clothesline here, so I do play it, in fact. Thunderclap does 7 plus Whirlwind is 48 more. Not quite enough. Definitely gonna be Reapering here. Just because I can. Probably. Nope. Play it later, I suppose. But then I'm gonna let it go here, and then can Whirlwind to split or just strike. Whirlwind's still unupgraded. That's a bit of a shame. I play that just to make sure I can actually kill it on time, I suppose. And just chill. I'm thinking maybe I want a Thunderclap strike, I suppose. Or bash. This is actually extremely awkward, and I don't think I'm playing this correctly at all. I should Thunderclap now that I've done this, so I can Reaper with Vulnerable next turn. Or I could just Thunderclap Reaper. It's exact lethal, I remember. Okay. So, got there eventually, and Happy Flyer on the right number, I suppose, also went into that consideration. And another Reaper, sure. So only 4th energy, sadly, is Sozu with Potion Belt. I probably still click it. The other two aren't very exciting. Like, the cube. The cube that makes me draw cards, and I already have 10 cards in my hand at all times, or a curse that sits in my hand forever as soon as I draw it. Obviously the relics are good, but the curse is extra bad when you don't discard it. Although, we'll find some exhaust eventually, but right this second, that curse is a huge burden, for sure. And 4th energy is so good here. Even a really bad relic like Sozu can make it into this deck. It's all, there's sort of like a scale, right? There's the 4th energy relics all have some downside, generally speaking. It's like, how much do I really need this 4th energy? And when you have Pyramid, the answer is a lot of the time. Pretty awkward. My attacks cost 2. I'd just kill it, surely. There's no way around it. I didn't want to, very clearly. And oof, it's actually running away already. It's kind of scary. Might not die. Rage, Thunderclap, Reaper, Strike, and then hope I can kill next turn. I'm calculating my damage. Current me was not paying attention to my draw pile there. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's fine. I play strikes just in case. Does more damage. Whirlwind's still not upgraded. And 3 common attacks. Absolutely disgusting card reward. So still not looking great card reward wise. I have an Ancient Pot. I don't use it. It's actually really bad in this fight because drawing Dazes matters quite a lot less when you retain your hand. Turns out. Could have played Clothesline instead of Strike. Not sure if it would have been better, but would have been the same result. It's not just defend there. Not sure what that was about. Definitely would have healed for more in that fight if I had just played defend. Wing Boots. Not bad. If you find Wing Boots early enough, it's really quite nice. Prismatic Shards here. This was right before my... I'm actually clicking on Prismatic Shard days. There's a dual wield here. I'm probably clicking that if I had to guess. It also hits in Flame. Surely I'm thinking about that. Dual wield card move. Or dual wield finesse. Perfect gold for that. Finesse is not amazing, but it's fine. Probably not as good as card remove. Oh, I buy arm. Okay, Oh, armaments for hitting your whole hand with Runic Pyramid. Interesting. Okay. I think I would have taken dual wield in hindsight. Still, but armaments and upgrading armaments is really quite good as well, which wasn't occurring to me at all. Like, I already have 2 Reapers. Maybe it's not as good as I was thinking. Not as important to copy the Reaper yet. I should probably play Reaper. Saving it. It's a little bit greedy. Also still not using Artifact Pot. I think that's fine, but just could have blocked the weaken there. Also could have blocked the unable to attack thing here. I am definitely trying to save this Artifact Potion for the heart, though. It's not like, why wouldn't you use it here? Like, this is the only potion I have for the whole run. I took Sozu, so... in my mind, at the time, I was definitely thinking, like, okay, I gotta save this as long as I can. And I don't think it was needed here to win. Obviously, we're watching a heart kill. It's worked out. Kind of. Taking a lot of damage still. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about here. 'Tis a mystery. I'm trying to play more attacks to block for more with range. I see. I was just gonna play the big 2 cost attack, but wasn't as good as doing what I did. So kudos to me for working that out. There's a super elite. Do I actually go for that? Champion's Belt's fine. Whenever we apply vulnerable, we'll apply a weaken as well. Actually pretty good. And yeah, I'm thinking like, oh man. Like, I have a wing boost. If I really, you know, think I can't handle this, I can always just dodge it. And I was mousing over the card rewards there, or hallway fights. There's clearly something that I'm really looking for here from hallway fights. Some card reward. Because normally I'm very, in Act 2, I'm very biased towards question marks personally. Generally speaking, obviously there's a lot that goes into what is better or whatever. But yeah, I just like question marks, and I find Act 2 hallway fights to be really hard, so I, generally speaking, tend to lean into the question marks a bit more until I've found, like, you know, if it's especially second half of the act, you haven't found thwack yet. Like, every question mark is so juicy if you haven't found a thwack. But there's something that I really want here. So perhaps if I find it, I will snap pick it, and we'll know just what it was that I wanted. Thinking about second wind for sure. Just not good enough yet. Don't have enough skills for it to matter. And hit a shop, very sad actually. I definitely wasn't happy about this. Shockwave is here. Short. Better than not, I guess. I have Reapers and whatnot. I am going the question mark way after all. Mummified Hand's pretty good. Only have Inflame right now, but can fix that eventually. And Super Lead is Strength. Book of Stabbing, that's pretty spooky. But managing to make it out undamaged on turn 1. Pretty bad hand. So definitely gonna go Bash, offering armaments. Hit the Thunderclap. Maybe need to play Carnage, yeah. May need to play this Carnage to kill it fast enough. Yep. A little bit sus looking, but it turns out it's hitting us for 1 billion, so we have to kill it pretty quickly. That does a lot. Just play it instead of Reaper, maybe? I mean, this is 35, like we can't. If we can't kill and play Reaper, then it's definitely wrong to Reaper. Definitely, right? It's definitely wrong. It only heals for 12. So we'd have to play... If we went Reaper, Reaper, Defend Plus right here. That'd be healing for 32, basically. So yeah, we just played Whirlwind. Past me was really trying to find a way to play this Reaper, but it's not possible. And Singing Bowl's nice. Lets us gain 2 max health instead of skipping on card award screen. Not gonna say no to that. And we got Collector, making the minions on turn 1. Pitch 1 defend. Sure. Unnecessary to play armaments there, I think. Could have saved it. Would have had enough damage to kill one of the minions without playing it, I think. And this fight's actually a bit of RNG. It doesn't always make more dudes. Okay, I'm getting debuffed. It's kind of scary. Probably play Carnage just to keep it around. I think it's pretty... 31 damage is a lot of damage. Armaments again. Nope. There's no way I can reliably play Carnage next turn. Pretty nice not getting attacked. But we still have no way to make energy, so in situations like this, where, you know, Lantern's gone, Happy Flower's in the wrong number, suddenly it's pretty hard to actually play any cards. Probably was defend there over clothesline, not sure why I did that. Definitely, in my mind, very questionable plays going on all around, but I'm sure that's the case in every single run of mine. Game's hard. It's a lot easier to watch someone else play the game and be like, yeah, I would have done better than you or whatever. It just turns out that, you know, unless you're 100% locked in, carefully considering every click you make, you are going to make this mistakes all the time. That's just how it is. And I am, you know, I care about winning and all, but I'm not someone who is particularly interested in sitting there for hours in order to win. Just click the cards. Here I'm trying to find lethal in 2 turns. I'm definitely dead if I can't kill. Or am I? Did I math out that the Reaper heals for enough? I probably just had lethal there. No? If I just Thunderclap Whirlwind it instead? Surely. It's at 8. I guess this heals me for more. Makes sense. Okay, so that was actually pretty good. Thunderclap Reaper ended up getting more health. And Corruption's here. I probably clicked that. That's pretty good. Nope, 3rd Reaper. Cool. Yeah, the Corruption, I don't have a lot of skills for it yet, but I mean, makes all my stuff cost 0, that's pretty good. And I found a Feel No Pain and a double tap with Astrolabe, so now Corruption looks better than it just did a minute ago. I also have Mummified Hand. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Corruption was good. Stand by that. And 2 weeks ago, me may have been less interested in clicking on Corruption. I definitely have had a few too many Corruption-related wins for my liking. I like to have some variety for the channel, of course. Am I AFK? Nope. Okay. We're back. Production quality. So 4 elite path if I go left. Am I interested? Apparently not. Play it safe. Take some question marks. Shop, not quite enough gold for that, I think. Maybe the question marks give me gold though, and I can wing boot over. I still have 3 stacks of wing boots. I end up going this way anyway. I decide maybe I do have enough gold. This is a little bit awkward. Full blocking. I can defend and then hit the spiker. Clothesline. Oh, God. Yeah, this armaments ended up being pretty good. It's like... I mean, dual wielding Reaper over and over would have also been good. If only I could buy both. That would have been really good. Because then I could armaments the dual wield plus and make 2 copies of Reaper. That would have been pretty good. But like, I would have just upgraded the dual wield at the next campfire anyway. The one that I upgraded armaments at. So yeah, I don't know. I think that might have been a pivotal mistake. Like, if I had just taken the dual wield for the Reaper and just had infinite Reapers, could I have ever lost after that? I'm not sure. The armaments way is cool, but I think it was wrong still. I think I was just like, oh wow, it's armaments. I saw the cool thing with the pyramid for armaments, but I didn't see it for dual wield for some reason. And rupture is there. Could be good if I find a way to do the thing. So I need to find a way to damage myself now. And then we're good. I play Reaper just to block for 4. It's fine, I've got another one. Got tons of these things. This is awkward. Inflame is not in play. Is there a Reaper in there still? Yep. I'm thinking, is there any way I can just pass? Definitely yes, actually, right? Because then the other one respawns. I heal for more. But then if I let it pass, the 2 on the middle and the right are going to have shields. That doesn't really matter though if I double tap the Reaper. So yeah, I'm getting there. Figuring it out slowly. I can just shockwave double tap Reaper with offering involved as well. And it heals for more than just Reapering right there would have. And even armaments doesn't actually do anything probably, yeah. Now second one's here again. I have a Feel No Pain and a Havoc. Do I reconsider? True Grit's here instead. Much better. Can just repeatedly choose 1 card to exhaust if I care about that. And armaments will upgrade it, making it actually good. So definitely taking that True Grit, thinking I need to upgrade it with armaments. Probably not going to be interested in playing it without it most of the time. Sometimes I will have only whatever cards in my hand. And then I can just play it. Whirlwind full blocks. I can squeeze in the armaments. Well, I should have saved that, to be honest. Headbutt got played by Havoc. Just trying to full block against Transient. We really aren't scaling very well. So Transient's increasing by 10. Damage per turn is actually pretty scary. Reaper cost 0. So yeah, this turn's a bit awkward, taking some damage. Gonna have to just hope I make it out of this fight. Rage Whirlwind. Still not full blocking, even with Whirlwind. That's actually horrifying. Okay, that's pretty good either way. That's the worst option though, for sure. Is Thunderclap correct there? I don't think so. Maybe. It was an attack. Yeah, turns out that not playing Reaper is better than playing Reaper because I would have taken more damage than it would have healed me for, I suppose. Feel free to do the math and see if that's correct or not. And Dark Embrace is there. Do I take it? It's, again, Pyramid Run. I'm not drawing that many cards, but boy is Dark Embrace insane. And I have Pyramid. Probably Orrery here, though. Orrery is good. Orrery is 5 Dark Embraces. I just don't think Dark Embrace is what I'm looking for here. I'd probably take that one. There's a dual wield. There's another dual wield and a Juggernaut. And another Dark Embrace. Okay, so maybe Sword Boomerang. Because I have like no strength scaling. Dual wield, definitely. Taking Juggernauts, perhaps? With the Feel No Pain we just got earlier. Now dual wield, Mummified Hand. Suddenly this Rupture Plus that I took is completely worthless. Second Dark Embrace, probably not. Another Warcry with Feel No Pain and Dark Embrace actually looks pretty good. This is like the 8th Warcry we've seen. Isn't that crazy? Something like that. Also, +2 health is pretty good. Definitely not unreasonable to skip, I don't think. Warcry it is. So, definitely a bit of a thinker to that shop. Ooh. So I just headbutted Havoc, played Headbutt, and then Headbutt put Havoc back on top. It's a cute little combo. Could have played Rage first just in case I hit an attack, I suppose. But I wasn't sure I wanted to play it anyway. Like, Dark Embrace obviously good here. It's just, was it better than seeing 5 card awards? I didn't think so. Ended up being the case that it was in fact, Orrery was actually Dark Embrace anyway, which is a bit of a meme. People say, you know, why would you buy that card when Orrery's 5 of that card? Obviously that's not always true, but as long as the result from Orrery is better than whatever the result was. And that was actually a huge mistake. I couldn't kill the Exploder, but happened to kill it with Juggernaut. I definitely... Something just triggered in my head where I was like, oh my god, I remember this now. Because I remember not being happy about the fact that I left that alive. Trying to... Do I still have Reaper? No. Okay. Goodbye. Those cards are not great here. Move on. So we're definitely going to use our Wing Boots charges now. If it's relevant at all. So suddenly this elite could have, or this act could have more elites than I thought at first. Definitely got to factor in the Wing Boots. Go wherever we want. Could Reaper, could not Reaper. No, yeah, save it for later. Save it for the Thunderclap and the Strength. Look at that Champion's Belt cooking. Oh wait, I drew Shockwave. And would love to copy this 0-cost Reaper. Very good. Shockwave. And now I'm doing the thing. The power of dual wield is becoming apparent. Just True Grit doesn't even matter. And we're about to double tap Reaper for a billion healing. I play that to proc Mummified Hand, I suppose. It's definitely dead. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about. I may want to put Happy Flight on the right number, but that seems very ambitious, so yeah, it was already super dead. Dagger Prep's pretty good, Burning Pack's pretty good, another double tap's also fine, but Burning Pack Plus is really good. Question mark. Question mark was a chest with Shuriken in it. I skipped that. There is another chest coming up, but Shuriken's really not great on Ironclad. It's like hard to play 3 attacks in one turn. It's actually not that bad this run, and I maybe overlooked that, and perhaps I even thought it was like the last chest at the time. But I think what my game plan is just sit there and dual wield Reapers and possibly Juggernauts. And feel no pains, so like Shuriken's just a bit too slow here. I'm not playing enough attacks to really reliably do that. Might get 1 strength a turn if I'm lucky. A bad demon form that requires me to play specific cards that I might not want to. Hopefully the next relic's better. Yeah, the difference between, like, Ironclad finding it versus Silent with a Shiv run, or just any Watcher run, pretty much, with, like, Flurry and Tantrum. Shuriken is wildly varying in power. And there are also Ironclad runs that really like it as well. And Defect runs as well. Just a bit more unusual, a bit more niche. And Giant Head's a bit spooky here, gotta actually scale. So probably going to be trying to copy this Inflame a bit more with dual wields. But that's a bit slow, so I'm a little bit worried about this one. How did we not die to this Giant Head is an excellent question. I want armaments and dual wield. For sure. Gonna trigger something here, surely. Gotta weaken it. It's already weakened. Actually wasn't. Has 6 because the Champion's Butt applied an extra one. So yeah, I'm going to try to dig for this armaments, surely. Yep. Okay, I just do it. The Inflame already caused 0 this turn, and I really wanted to make sure I get there. A little bit too slow not doing it right there. So I'm deciding that's enough strength. A lot of damage. It's going to be tough to play enough cards in one turn and also like play attacks. Does 100 and something. Oof. That was not good math, apparently. Alright. That was a tough fight, but made it out. Yeah, shouldn't have done that, obviously. If I was better at math, I could have figured that out. Toxic Egg a bit late. But I would argue that Toxic Egg is a better relic than Shuriken, generally speaking. Just unfortunately not when it's from the last chest of the run. Usually. But if I find even one really, really good skill, then pretty good. It doesn't even matter, Repto kindly making minions for us to heal to full HP. Probably going to leave everything alive so that I can just Reaper next turn. I'm currently reaping, next turn I will be sowing. Wait, what? No, I'm sowing. Last turn I was sowing, now I'm reaping. That's how that works. Dual-wield Reaper. Or Inflame. Sure. The other power. Ooh. Here it goes. Double taps in there still. Yono Pain should probably be played. And or Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace costs a lot. So Havoc, Dark Embrace, Feel No Play, Feel No Pain. Okay. And I needed to play that to draw a card, to draw double tap, so I could double tap the 0 cost Reaper. Just Thunderclap. Not too bad. Hood Reaper again. Yep. So double tap is cooking here. Red Skull is pretty bad here. It's gonna be hard to be below half with a billion copies of Reaper. But limit breaks here, and that's some scaling. Actually, probably was like really crucial, to be honest. Some way to convert our Inflame into more strength and more strength and more strength. We can headbutt it on top as well. So that's nice. Now we can just play Limit Break. Don't have to worry about copying this Inflame. Just make more and more Reapers. Definitely a welcome sight. Card removers, Feel No Pain. We don't have any strikes left. Maybe I just buy the Feel No Pain. It's also a Madness, apparently, I'm thinking about. Nope. Feel No Pain's a good card. And so we're getting to the point where Wing Boots is like gone, so I can go to this question mark instead, and it's just a fight anyway. The Illusion of Choice. Dark Embrace upgrade would be pretty good. All the energy. Not interested in playing True Grit. I would like to save it for later. Pretty standard Darklings fight. Full block, don't take damage. If you do take damage, you're gonna heal it with Reaper anyway. This is exactly the kind of fight our deck loves. Multiple enemies that are low health that we can reap. Reaper. Could have probably got away with putting Happy Flower on 2 in that fight. Or at least 1, definitely. So, bit of a misplay. And no more tiny chest procs. Triple Reaper. The gang's all here. Man, this Rupture is not doing a thing. It makes Offering give me 2 strength if I draw them in the right order. That's all. It's like, it was pretty inoffensive. I have Pyramid and Mummified Hand, so it's not like having the Rupture in my deck is that bad or anything. But it certainly isn't a positive thing for it to be in my deck right now. Dual wield on Inflame, probably. I'd like to get a card out of my hand. Okay. Well played. Offering might get played. Just for energy. Nope. I'm waiting for the big turn when it's tangible. Probably looking to kill right here. Happy Flowers on 2 also. Very nice. Double tap. 0 cost Reaper. I'm not sure why I played Thunderclap. Doesn't matter, but it just feels so much more satisfying than double Reaper. Quadruple Reaper. True Grit's here. Maybe again. Probably not though. Already have 2 of them. And 1 more elite. Giant Head again. This time we are much better. It's pretty wild how much better our deck got in that small amount of time. This Giant Head is in peril. Trying to get cards out of my hand so that I can draw the important cards. Dual wield, Inflame. Oh, very important. No need to play Limit Break, it doesn't actually do anything yet. Inflame bottom 5, a bit sad. Rupture at least discounts a card, pretty good. Don't want to get rid of Limit Break, that would be really bad, so I wait. Play Armaments, then upgrade, or then exhaust. There it is. So now, do I want... Nope, I just go. Get the Limit Break online. I was considering, do I want to dual wield the Inflame or not? But past me also realize that it's no longer necessary. And want to find Armaments, hopefully. Just play that. A little bit risky of a... Oh no, it wasn't. Because as long as I upgrade the dual wield. I was saying Havoc exhausts the card. I was a little bit worried about getting rid of the Armaments, but if it did hit the Armaments, it would have upgraded the only card I needed to upgrade, and then I'd be good. Sometimes Havoc can be a bit spooky to play, if you need the card. So right here I am slowly building up to infinite strength, basically. Exhaust my whole deck and keep playing Limit Break over and over. Doesn't matter how... how much damage I take, as long as I have at least 1 health, I can always just Reaper for 9999. So it's already dead here, but it's all coming back to me now. I wanted to hit 99 strength here. So, gonna have to excuse my behavior here. I think I don't know how high I let it go, but yes, definitely going a bit overkill here, and also thinking way too long. It's cool though, right? Big number equal cool. Something else was going on there. Oh, there's no way I was considering playing the Reaper for that long. I think I was like distracted. And still am. Not sure what's happening. It's like, do I play? Yes, 1000 damage Reaper. Woo! That's the thumbnail, right? I gotta make the thumbnail face. Imagine. The 7 cards. I passed. Make sure I can block for enough next turn. Could have just played armaments, but I wanted to save it anyway. But I think the reason I played the Reaper was because I thought I needed the block from Feel No Pain, but in reality, I already had the Curse in my hand, which was full blocking. So did not, in fact, need that. Probably the speed at which I was playing, I definitely wasn't considering, like, saving armaments for dual wield or whatever. Which is correct. Mildly awkward, I think, because I really wanted to True Grit something here. And I also didn't want to get rid of the True Grit. I risk the Havoc, and I don't hit True Grit, so that's very good. Very happy about that. And this Time Eater is so unbelievably cooked. I mean, that could hit dual wield. I would not play that. Current me would not play that. That's a mistake. It doesn't matter if it does hit dual wield, but like, why even play it? That's how I feel. Not a potentially run-losing mistake, but just like an unoptimal thing to do. Could just wait for armaments again. I think past me is cooking up something here. Like, there's no need to think so hard about this. Both hits with Havoc are quite bad here. I do have a headbutt in my hands. What am I up to? Headbutt, True Grit minus. Because I don't care about that, and then I can draw both the Limit Break and the True Grit. Okay. So yeah, very clearly not worried about getting rid of this dual wield. It didn't happen anyway, but all I care about right now is playing Limit Break infinite times. So past me had eye on the prize. Current me is thinking more about the dual wield thing. Past me was obviously thinking more about the playing Limit Break 10 times. Just fun. Good fight. Time Eater. Bro is so cooked. And Woke Bird this time. Thunderclap, Whirlwind probably just kills the cultists. Is that even good, though? Put the curse back on top to save it to block with Feel No Pain when I draw it. Genius. Look at that. Dark Embrace still not here. That's 10 times 4 damage already. Shockwave's gotta be right. Get rid of a Reaper. Yep. Full block. It's pretty good. Yeah, need this Dark Embrace now. So, going back on what I said earlier, now Dark Embrace is suddenly like so good. And yeah, would even love 2 of them at this point in the run. I think it was reasonable to not take them both earlier, but we've arrived at Dark Embrace, best card in the game, levels of strength here. Duplicating Reaper or any attack, of course, when it's discounted with Mummified Hand. Pretty good. Of course, the discount goes away now. Turn ended. Even if you copy it when it costs 0, the copy will also have its cost changed back. So just always check in that draw pile, see what Havoc's gonna hit. See if there's any catastrophic outcomes. Casual 9 weak. That's pretty good. That's 52 damage. But it doesn't matter as long as we have at least 1 Reaper around. And again, I'm thinking I was a little bit scared to play that, but I was fine either way. I think I wanted to hit the True Grit more, since I believe I have another. But got rid of the dual wield instead, so now I got only these 2 Reapers remaining to work with. That should be fine though. Clothesline or defend could go. I decided to just play Flame Barrier. Fair enough. And yeah, just slowly exhausting our whole deck until we can play Limit Break every turn or multiple times a turn. And then play Reaper and deal all the boss's health with 1 fell swoop. I think it's actually incorrect usage of that expression. One big attack. Could definitely Havoc. It's fine. If it hits Whirlwind, that's pretty good. Flambe can go. Yeah, I'm thinking a little bit harder than I need to because my goal is not win at this point. It's win and also make big number for fun. But apparently I had had enough of that. The vibe I was getting was that I was about to go and make like at least 3 more Limit Break plays. But nope. Upgrade Dark Embrace or Dual Wield or True Grit, Dual Wield. I've appreciated the power of Dual Wield now. Very sad. Can't take the med kit. Considered a Deep Breath plus there. But not as good as card remove, probably. Don't even know what to go here. All my cards are pretty good. Probably just defend. My attacks are fine. Carnage goes away on its own. Clothesline applies a debuff, etc. Thank God there's offering. If I played Intimidate first, I would have applied 1 vulnerable and 1 weak instead of 2 weak. Would have been a bit better, although inconsequential. So if this is Burning Pact, that's really, really good. Nice. This is looking a little bit sus. And I did manage to save the artifact potion the entire run, so that's very cool. Limit breaks here. I do have strength. Or I'll Rupture getting me strength, actually. Very cool. Rupture doing something? Pog? So yeah, this is a little bit awkward. Nearly dead. In Red Skull range. That's kind of huge. And oof, that's a very ugly looking hand. I block the burn damage. I play 1 Reaper just to get it moving a little bit. And there's all of my good cards. Feel No Pain, Dark Embrace at the bottom. You hate to see it, but better late than never. Dark Embrace discounts the dual wield. I didn't dual wield the Reaper. And play some. See, that turn looks much better than I thought it would at first. Still take 30 damage though. It's kind of wild. Definitely interested in Reapering again here. Could have just Reapered last turn, I think. But saving it just in case, of course. No need to play riskily. Like clothesline on the one that's hitting me for 30, and then that's fine. Oh, and, ooh. I don't know if past me remembered Stone Calendar. Current me definitely did not remember Stone Calendar. So not healing for as much as I expected to here. That's fine though. So go into the heart with 62 health, 64 health. And make sure we do the thing, the artifact potion. It would be a real shame if I forget to drink it here. But that does sound like something I would do. Nice. I could even dual wield that right now. That seems pretty good. This is a great hand. Great opening hand. Rage goes, headbutt, dual wield on top. I drink it. Please clap. If you made it this far, please congratulate me for remembering to drink the potion. And Flame Barrier looks pretty good. Flame Barrier, Limit Break, Dual Wield on Reaper. Alternatively, could have played Slimed. And ouch! A little bit scary here. There's Rupture. Here to save the day. Down in the Red Skull range. We're not worried really though. Not one bit. Do need to ration these Reapers though. Can't run out of them or else we may die. Could dual wield a bash here, actually. Like if I'm just playing bash, might as well double tap, not dual wield. Although then I can't double tap the Reaper later. But like, okay, this is fine. Fair enough. I think in hindsight I would have bashed. This is fair enough. Just make sure I don't die that turn, and then now it has no artifacts that can apply the vulnerable to it, and then heal for enough with Reaper. That's a pretty good draw. And I'll still have a Reaper left over. I don't even need to play the second one, wow. Yeah, Reaper's a good card. Reaper has got to be my favorite card in the game. Comment below your favorite card in the game. For me, I just love having so much strength and then whoosh, huge Reaper, heal for 1 billion. Nothing in the game hits quite like it, as I've said. This was very cool. Had enough max health with a Singing Bowl to not die. Flame Barrier's cooking. And may be able to end on full health. Beautiful. An hour and 8 minutes, a little bit longer than normal for me. But yeah, 101 energy discounted, 6 per combat. That's pretty significant modified hands, so very cool to find that. Of course, we were lacking energy quite a bit in this run. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that run. Thank you so much for watching. Apologies for a bit of more low energy commentary today. Definitely a little bit tired, but thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a beautiful day.